Hey guys, today I want to talk a little bit about confusion and memory loss associated with IH. The pressure that is put on our brains, our brains are getting literally crushed to death. That causes cognitive issues. It's hard for us sometimes to remember things. We have short-term memory loss. We're always making lists. I have to make a grocery list, and then I have to make a list to remind me to take the grocery list to the store. And most of the time, I still forget my grocery list. So, the confusion, we can walk into a room, forget what we walked in for. We could be mid conversation and completely forget what we were talking about. This is caused by a few things. Some of the medications, Topamax is very, very infamous for this. I'm going to share with you guys a really embarrassing story. I was on Topamax. This was after I got my first shunt. I was on Topamax. And Topamax, it just makes you so jumbled and so emotional. My husband and I were making dinner one night. And I asked him to peel the potatoes. And I walked in, he was peeling them, and I burst out in tears. And I thought, he didn't love me anymore because he wasn't peeling the potatoes the right way, the way I would have done it. And it just broke my heart. And so it's the medication. It's half medication, half the pressure on our brain. We can be... I sit here and type on my laptop, and sometimes it takes me a good 10 minutes to write a sentence just because I cannot think of the words that I need to use. I can read a book and look at the same paragraph 10 times and still don't comprehend what I'm reading. This disease really does do a lot of damage to your cognition. And people don't really understand the severity of this disease, and that it's not just a headache. That's what we get all the time. Oh, it's just a headache. It's not just a headache. I mean, this causes severe problems. Like I said, you can be doing something, the next second you will completely forget what you were doing, what you were trying to do. I'll call up my mama or my mom wanting to tell them something. We'll get into a conversation. I'll completely forget what I wanted to tell them, and so I'll have to call them back. When we leave the house, I'll remember, like, a big one is my medical ID bracelet. And I'll tell myself for an hour, up to an hour before we leave, okay, you need this, and this. And it's inevitable. I'm always going to forget at least one thing. And so that's my video for today. Just how, we suffer short-term memory loss, confusion. So be patient with us, when we get like that. We can't help it, and we're really embarrassed by it, and there's nothing we can do about it. So just please be patient with us. To give you guys something to look forward to in about a week or so, I'm getting my shunt adjusted, so my husband is going to film that so you guys can see what that's like, or what it looks like anyway. So don't forget, give me a thumbs up at the bottom of this video. Subscribe to my channel so you don't miss out. Alright, see ya.